Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about the latest Chat GPT plugins and how you can use it in finance and for your investment management. Come, let's have a look here. First, we open Chat GPT, we go to GPT-4. There's a part for plugins. It's still in beta stage. Yeah, this is the plugin store where you can search for new plugins or download any new plugins. I think every day new plugins come out. Let's see some of the plugins I have for investment and finance. So there's Bulio, which is like the easiest way to analyze global stock values with the power of quantitative factor methodologies. There's Daisy, which gives you deep insights on ETF, stocks, cryptos, um, and gives you like institutional grade data. There's Funds DB, like if you're into investing if you're into investing in startups, there's Funds DB for that. I'll show you how to use a couple of these. I've used Golden before for like factual data. Uh, Magnetis is a digital wealth manager. You can try that too. The Options Pro, I'm not really into options, so I haven't tested this yet. But if you're into options, probably you can try it out. Just need to click on a plugin, select it, and you can go and type how do we use this plugin. There's Penrose Analyst. Um, I think this summarizes like research papers and global news. So if you want to do some research into that, we can do that. There's Polygon, which gives you market data, news, fundamentals for stocks, options, forex, crypto. This is something I like a lot. This is called Portfolio Pilot. It'll do like portfolio assessments for you. It'll give you recommendations on stocks. It'll actually build your portfolio for you, so you don't need to actually go to a wealth manager. So this is what I suggest for using portfolio management. There's also Portfolios Lab, which will give you like metric information on different stocks and ETFs. It'll give you analysis also. We'll use that. I use Public a lot, which gives you real time and historical market data, and it'll also like include information from the news. So that's good. There's Status Funds Finance, which will analyze equities for you. So if you want to analyze any data, Status Fund Finance is pretty good for that. Okay, let's start. So we are using Portfolio Pilot here, and I'm asking ChatGPT what are some new AI stocks I can invest in. So these are some of the stocks we have: Dell Technologies, Dynatrace, Sensata Technologies Holding, Accenture PLC. Not bad. It gives you like expected returns for each stock. It gives you expected risk. It gives you like a Sharpe ratio. It gives you market cap. So okay, let's try something else out. So I asked ChatGPT create a portfolio of stocks in the Indian market using the coffee can portfolio. So out here it tells you what the coffee can portfolio is. It's a very popular buy and hold strategy. So these are some of the stocks in India. There's Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank, Infosys. Okay, so these are like classic blue chip stocks, right? I don't see anything out of the blue here, but yeah, even though it's not out of the blue, we can definitely use it to invest in some of these stocks and create a portfolio. Let's see how else we can use this. Okay, so I ask construct a low cost ETF portfolio for me, and this uses Daisy. Um, so it gives you BNY Mellon Core bond ETFs. So let's say like let's restrict the portfolio to India. Seems like Daisy can't do this. Okay, let's change the plugin. I'm using just public for real time information, and I'm using Portfolio Pilot, which is going to do all the analysis for us. So ask the same question: construct a low cost ETF portfolio for me. Sure. So it gives you like a portfolio of US stocks, international stocks, US bonds, international bonds, real estate. Let me try like restricting this portfolio to India. Okay, so currently it only supports ETFs listed in the United States and Canada, but these are some public information on these Indian stocks and ETFs. There's iShares, Wisdom Tree, Invesco. Okay, great. Um, yeah, now I ask like, can you create the portfolio for me where it's 60% is equity, 20% mutual funds, 10% gold, and 10% bonds? It uses portfolio pilot for this. Wow, it actually created a portfolio for me. Um, yeah, it allocates some of that too. Okay, now like let's ask for like a summary of my new portfolio. Okay, so it gives me the weight of the portfolio, expected returns from this, expected risk, market beta. Not bad. Gives me some good information, and in the end it tells me the total expected return of this portfolio would be approximately 4.81%. So that's good. We can at least use this. But like, of course, if you're using it for like US based ETFs, I'm sure you'll get more accurate information, right? Let's allocate like $10,000 in this portfolio. Let's see how that can be done. Or does that too? So we'll allocate like, let's say, $3,000 in this, 1,500. Let's see if the math adds up. It does add up to $10,000. Okay, so now I want to get like market commentary on this portfolio for the month of May. It does some analysis. This ETF has a total return of 2.18% with a volatility. The AI sentiment score is 4.79, indicating a positive sentiment. However, there is no recent news specific to this ETF. Okay, this one has some news. There was a news article on May 9 suggesting that large cap Indian stocks, including those in the Indie ETF, may be overvalued. I'm sure again like this will be better for US stocks, but at least we get this information, right? So this is quite good. Let's see what else we have here. Let's look for government grants in India for biotechnology startups. So okay, there it's given us like two grants available currently. So the question I ask is, it's Apple's WWDC event on June 5th. They are rumored to launch a new extended reality product. Which public companies stand to profit from this, and what are the returns I can expect from their stocks? It does some analysis using Golden for me. Tells me Amazon is likely to benefit because they might list their products on their platforms, which makes sense. Okay. Uh, okay, then it uses Status FinApp and Portfolios Lab to do some data analysis. Oh, it comes up with like two companies actually with their information. So it comes up with like Sony Corporation and Lumentum Holdings Inc. and gives me metrics such as market cap, revenue, operating margin, returns in 1, 5, 10 years, volatility, Sharpe ratio, even like return on assets and equity, which is good. But like, why these two stocks? Let me try and ask that. What is the minimum amount you suggest I should invest in each of these stocks, and what are the potential returns I can make? Also, why do you think these two stocks could potentially profit? Okay, so then it tells me like you can invest no more than 5 to 10% of your total portfolio. Generic advice again. So let's look at historic returns as a rough guide. So for Sony, it's given me the historic returns over the 1, 5, 10 years, and Momentum Holdings, which is good reasoning. Okay, so it's given me two paragraphs also. Sony is a major player in electronics and entertainment industry. They have a significant presence in the gaming industry with their PlayStation consoles and VR headsets. If Apple's new product is successful and increases the overall demand for extended reality products, Sony could benefit from this increased interest and demand in this sector. Great, makes sense. Lumentum is a leading provider of optical and photonic products. They are known for this 3D sensing technology, which is used in Apple's Face ID technology. Okay, I didn't know this. If Apple's new extended reality product utilizes similar technology, Lumentum could see increased demand for their products. Okay, so this is great. It's given me two new stocks that might like benefit from Apple's new release. So we can have a look at that. Okay, so let's say like if you don't understand any of these metrics that uh, Chat GPT has provided you and you're like very new to finance, you can even like question Chat GPT and understand them, right? For example, I ask like, can you like explain what Sharpe ratio and volatility and multiple years of returns mean, right? What does it mean for SNE to have a Sharpe ratio of 0.492 and light a Sharpe ratio of negative 0.8763? Um, what would be like a good number, a Sharpe ratio number? So then it gives me a breakdown of what these terms mean, which is Sharpe ratio is a measure of risk adjusted return. A higher Sharpe ratio indicates a better risk adjusted return. A Sharpe ratio of 1 or more is considered good, a ratio of 2 or more is very good, and a ratio of 3 or more is excellent. A negative Sharpe ratio indicates that risk-free rate is greater than the portfolios. Okay, this is the case for Sony right now. In the case of SNE, Sharpe ratio of 0.492, it indicates the moderate risk adjusted return. For light and Sharpe ratio of for light with a Sharpe ratio of negative 0.8763, it indicates that the return is less than what could be earned with a risk-free investment. I think that's like a cause for concern, right? So let me try like asking, both SNE and light have such low Sharpe ratios. Why would I invest in them? It tells me like diversification, potential for growth. Company has strong fundamentals, risk tolerance. Okay, I get the potential for growth aspect because they both are in the technology, electronics, entertainment, and optical technology industries, and these stocks might be worth considering. That makes sense. I still want to know why I should invest. Are SNE and Light's fundamentals good? Maybe they both have potential for growth. How does this factor in with the fundamentals when making an investment decision? Wow, so it's given me like, it's used public to give me like real time information on the company's fundamentals. So it's given me like the high and low prices, it's given me market cap, total debt, earnings growth rate, 5-year annual growth rate, dividend yield, P ratio. Um, it's given me all this information. Also, it's broken down like, so for instance, Sony has a positive PE ratio indicating profitability and a lower debt to equity ratio compared to Lumentum. On the other hand, Lumentum has a higher 5-year annual revenue growth rate, which might indicate potential for future growth. However, its negative P ratio and high debt to equity ratio could be areas of concern. Yeah, that makes sense. But at least like you see that it's doing a good job of reasoning with you, right? Um, so if you want to reason with the stocks and then figure out what you should invest in, I think these are good tools. But I hope to explore more with this, at least with like the low cost ETF portfolio that I constructed. Uh, I think in the new code interpreter that ChatGPT is releasing, you can also uh, get all the portfolio information and the analysis in an Excel format. So we can, I'm looking forward to doing that because conventionally we've used Excel to do all of our stock analysis. I'd like to see how the code interpreter does that. But so far, I think it's doing a good job. Looking for the new improvements in this. Let me know how you guys use, like, comment below to let me know how you guys are using ChatGPT to do your own financial analysis. Great. See you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can make more content regarding this. Thank you for watching.